So what are we going to do now?
We'll dump about 125 pounds of feed out to them. Maybe roll the roll of hay, but we've had no rain at all hardly. And we're supposed to have some next week, which will be a big help.
So
try to help with the grass a little bit.
Yeah, so we're going to dump 125 pounds?
Yeah, I got about 125 pounds here.
125 pounds of feed.
Yeah. I'll dump a gallon out at a time.
They're basically out of grass, pretty much. So we got to do something. Tony just sits back there and dumps out the feed.
And I about get whiplash.
Yeah, while I drive along. The cows don't realize what we're doing.
Hopefully we can get a bunch out before they realize what we're doing.
Yeah, they don't realize what we're doing, or they would be up here going crazy.
Any cows heard that.
Yeah. We have not been getting any rain like we're supposed to be, so that's why we're out of grass. I think the cows has just realized what's going on. Uh-oh, watch out, cows.
They're starting to figure it out. Look, they still hold piles down here they've never...
That was very rough.
Only person that was rough on was Tony, I think.
No, that was rough on me. The cows was, oh, look at 12.
Look, you got food everywhere. Look at all these piles.
You're going to have to get out and show them. Yeah, we got piles of
we got
grain.
1 gallon piles of feed everywhere.
Now, are they figured it out?
Well, they started.
They're just worried about following us.
They started up here.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not seeing it. So they're eating their grain, but they haven't found a lot of it. A lot of them was just too busy chasing us around wanting treats and didn't realize we were putting out grain for them. Yeah, but we're very short on grass. When are we supposed to get rain?
There's a good chance every day next week is what they're showing. Now pull that stick out of the window.
That would be good. That would be good to get rain for a whole week, wouldn't it?
It's like 55% chance every day. Whether we'll get any or not, who knows anymore. We've been in a drought the past 3 years. Very, very, very little rain.
I think he's put out 2 rolls of hay. We're just having a time with these cows, though. They're pretty wild today. Did you see what a hard time I was having?
That went nothing as planned.
Why?
Well, one, Nazareth is foundering himself on feed over here that they ain't even eat.
See, I don't understand. They usually, I don't know what's going on with them. They're just acting crazy. Yeah, they're up here eating hay instead of eating their grain that they usually just go crazy over. I really don't think they realized what was happening because they was too busy chasing me around wanting treats. And Nazareth is eating up all the grain, which is not good for him. Yeah, I hope that we get rain for a week. That would be great. Maybe get us some grass growing. Oh. I don't think he's going to listen to you. Tony's trying to call the cows down here. Nazareth is kicking at Connie because she's trying to get her some grain. Oh my goodness. Wow, I didn't know he would do that over food. Did you? I didn't know he would do that over food.
Well, evidently he will.
I've never, goodness. And he's just eat and eat and eat grain, and that's not good for him.
Here, cows.
He kicked poor little Connie right in the head, hard.
Here, girl.
Wow.
Here, Rosie.
These cows just do not realize it's down here.
I shouldn't have put that roll of hay out until.
Yeah.
Here, girl. Come on. Come here.
Because I know they would be eating this if they realized it was down here. They just don't know. Look at that cow with all that.
You do not need to be eating that much.
Put his harness on and tie him to something. You better watch it. He might kick you.
He'll kick me. I'll kick him back.
But yeah. I don't think your kick will hurt as bad as his.
All I gotta do is stay from the backside.
Yeah.
Come here, girl.
Well, he just kept kicking at Connie, didn't he?
And she kept coming after him.
Yeah. And she ain't going over there, is she?
Nazareth.
Yeah, we're going to have to do something with Nazareth. Trying to kick Connie, and he's way eating too much.
You don't need near.
Tony's taking it from him. Connie,
Plenty for him to
you
eat.
get out of the car, Connie. You can't. You've done had a bunch of feed. She's not about to go over there and get kicked. He kicked her right in the head. Did he kick her hard?
Well, yeah, he kicked her hard.
Oh, what did she do? I didn't.
Connie.
Poor little Connie. She's a good girl.
Alright, let's go give treats.
Okay. I gave some of them some treats.
It looks like you gave some. Connie's coming too.
I got Bella down here to give her her honey bun. She kept following me around while Tony was trying to drop buckets of feed back there. Oh, gosh.
Connie. Good grief.
And you just had a bunch of grain. You shouldn't be acting that way.
Never heard such.
Yeah, they got hay. It's not like...
Well, it ain't like they're out of grass. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to keep them from eating it into the dirt.
Yeah. Because if we can get that rain, that should really make a difference, shouldn't
That's
it?
all it takes is
Yeah.
rain.
A week of rain. That would be a blessing, wouldn't it?
We've had just not even a third of an inch all month.
Oh, really? I didn't realize it had been that little.
Yeah. We've had virtually no rain.
And we'd be in a lot worse shape if it was really hot. It hasn't been that hot this year.
The cold has saved us a lot.
Yes. We'd be in terrible
But now
shape.
it's starting to get warm like it's seasonably, but we're sure not getting any moisture.
No.
And if it does come a 1/10 of an inch, the wind will blow
Yeah.
40 mile an hour and just dry it right up before it even does any good.
Yeah, the wind here's been terrible. It's always bad, but it seems to be worse.
It's
This
bad
year.
during the winter, and sometimes it's just dead still with the summer, but
Yeah.
it's just been no end to it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can get some rain. Connie keeps coming over for treats today. Connie,
Well,
you sure are
You've
pretty.
had enough.
You sure are pretty, Connie.
You've had enough, because you've probably had more feed than most of the
Yeah,
others, too.
she had a
All right, go
bunch
on.
of feed.
20.
Uh-oh. 20 his out, or hers out.
We ought to be able to sit somewhere and just enjoy them for a bit.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, though. We're too spoiled.
I'm finding shade to sit in.
Yeah, it's very warm today.
All right, Nazareth is eating hay now, so that's good. I sprayed all the thistles this morning, so
You sprayed all of them and all the
I
fields?
think I got every one in every field. I mean, I'm sure I missed some just because I always do.
Yeah. And
I sprayed thistles while the sun was out on them nice and bright.
and when are we gonna open up the woods there for 'em?
We'll have to do that on the next time back here, because I'm not going to go around that fence with them in here.
Oh yeah, they'd
We'd have
be,
to hear them bawling, and
because they want in there.
they'd want in there.
That'd be a good shade for them in there too,
Yeah,
to get in. And
we'll work on that this week, this coming week.
okay, sounds good.
And then,
And when is it supposed to start raining? For a week? Did you say Monday?
Thunderstorms every evening, or 55% chance of thunderstorms every evening from Monday to Monday.
Oh.
So, but you know they can't predict our weather.
Right. It'll probably be sunny.
So you just don't know. If there's 100% chance of rain, we won't get any. If there's a 10%, it'll rain a ½ inch. So you don't know here. They claim this area where it's such a high peak that it's very hard to predict weather far, is what I've been told, but I don't know.
Seems like it's harder to predict now than it used to be, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Got the little babies up there laying in the hay. I didn't know they like to lay in hay like that.
I hope they eat every drop of this hay.
They probably will. Does that feel good to them? Is that why they like laying in it?
I don't know. Anytime you roll out hay, the young'uns will lay in it for some reason.
Do they eat hay, the babies?
Yeah.
They do
At
too?
this age, they start eating it.
Yeah. How long will the 2 rolls last them in here?
Well, I didn't put out but one, so...
Oh, I thought you put out 2.
No.
Oh.
I may put them out another one tomorrow if they'll clean this one up good.
Oh, you said that Melania hit one and messed it up.
Yeah, it was coming straight down that hill when she hit it and it turned and went over here, so...
Oh, okay.
Should have rolled it off that steep hill, I guess. It went so fast, ain't none of them could call it.
Then it might have rolled over one of the babies and hurt him.
Well, there wasn't none down there at the time, but my plan just didn't go to work.
No.
I thought they'd be over here eating his feed that they just ignored.
I don't think nothing kind of worked out today the way it should have.
So with my whole life of farming, this is the first time I've ever used up all my old hay. Well, I've got 1 roll left that I'll put out probably tomorrow, but usually I got plenty of hay left over. This is the first time I have ever had to use all my old hay. So that ain't good, but
No.
we had good hay cutting. I'm 39 rolls to the good of what I was this same point last year.
Yeah.
But that don't mean nothing if it stays dry and you have to feed some of it.
I think our weather's just changing. Well, it's definitely not like it used to be.
Yeah, we may have to reduce what we have if it keeps that up.
Yeah.
I thought after 2 years of it, there's no way a third could happen, but it appears to be repeating itself.
And we already got rid of several of our
We
cows.
sold 5
Yeah.
just because the fact of it being dry and not enough to feed them, and I wouldn't have had enough through the winter if I hadn't have sold those 5 cows. But I'm afraid we're going to have to get rid of some more, and I don't want to do that.
Like it's sad.
That would be a very hard decision on what to sell.
Yeah. Have some good ones. Good cows. Nazareth has probably had how much grain?
Way more than he needed.
Yeah, and he's still over here begging for treats.
You getting 1, and that's all.
He's a bottomless pit.
End up foundering on grain where stupid cows wouldn't eat them.
Yeah, those cows acted.
They're not dumb until you try to help them.
Yeah,
That's what's weird about a cow. They're very smart, but if you try to help them,
they acted very crazy today.
I don't know what was wrong with them today. Usually you can dump them out gallons of feed in every 10 or so foot and they'll eat it until there's bare ground, but today ain't been the fact, and I don't know why.
He's trying to bite you.
He thinks I got something in my hand. That's Honey Bun, ain't it? 76?
Yeah. Little Honey Bun is laying up there in the hay, eating as he's laying.
Yeah, he's eating as he's laying.
He is silly. He looks a lot like Bella. Don't you think he does?
I think so. Here's Bella.
I was noticing the other day he looked a lot like her when she was little. He almost let me pet him the other day, but he didn't.
Bella. Little Honey Bun's back there.
She don't really
She don't care. She's eating.
Yeah, she don't really pay much attention.
Melania, don't be ugly.
Now, those cows look like they're enjoying the hay.
Yeah, we'll see how much they enjoying it. And how much is left tomorrow.
Oh, I bet you they'll eat every bit of it.
I hope, but I ain't expecting it.
You don't think
They
so?
didn't eat all that.
Well, I think they had more grass at that time.
I bet I lie. Ooh, you're hot, Bella.
Yeah, that
Feel the
black.
heat coming off of you.
Black fur's hot, Bella. They want you to open up the woods so they can get in there and cool down.
Next time you're back here, which probably won't be that long.
Look at her pretty eyes. Bella, your little baby looks like you. Looks like you did when you was little.
Bella. Bella boo.
Oh,
Oh, you're
goodness.
coming in with authority there. Not her too.
Yeah. Some days she won't even eat her treats, but she's really enjoying them today.
Out, Bella. I gotta get the tractor back.
She may just want you to pet her.
No, she don't.
Bella, you
Got a long tongue.
let him pet you. You just want treats. I don't know. I can't get over there now.